Hello everyone, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm your host, Shadorian, and with me as always is Grim and Ark.
Totally.
I should say welcome back, not welcome to. This is like, what, friggin' episode 1000 of post-ARR.
You
Also,
would say that.
welcome to Namazu, sorry, the patron saint of our guild. Also, our resident deity. He takes simp bucks and thoughts and prayers and sacrifice children.
Praise him, revere him.
And he gives you flybys.
Find all the hot tubs and then clog it up with your man cat.
Every child is worth 10 flyby miles. If you sacrifice enough kids, you'll be able to afford that Kit Kat you've always wanted.
Ooh, well then.
We already have a cat in the group. We don't need another one.
Damn.
Already sheds too much hair.
Well,
people's hot tubs.
You've got two cats in the group. What you talking about?
Yeah, but one's the one who sheds all the hair in the hot tub.
Yeah, I'm a clean bitch.
I'm not.
And Ark's just like grinding his taint on poor Vara's freaking
Just
drain.
rubbing up all the ledges, just yeah.
Ooh,
Do this.
when's the wedding?
Oh yeah, Grim and I still do plan on getting married at some point, if only so you guys can get some minions.
Sweet.
Grind for minions is real.
Forever alone.
Yeah, if you want to see this wedding on recording, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below and let us know.
Want to watch us get all
And you're on the computer, we can even invite you if you let us know.
get enough like, comments, and subscribes for the wedding. I'll even get the proper married, paid for one, not the free.
I
Ooh.
think Grim's IRL wife might have a problem with that.
She'll be fine.
She knows Ark. She gets it.
Might need to wait for them poly laws to come in eventually.
Be fine.
They need some poly laws.
Won't be like my other friend from high school who, when I was playing ESO with his wife, would actually get so jealous and annoyed he would begin to seduce her and do all the things to get her off the computer. So we'd be queuing for dungeons, and then suddenly she's not saying yes, and I'm like, where is she? And then my mate would message me like 20 minutes later going, haha, she's been bad. I'm just like, okay,
That's
cool.
really weird of him to do that. Why?
So I
Haha!
would just,
Can't be playing video games with the friend that you're talking to because I'm having sex with her. That is weird, man.
Grim could probably figure out who that was and like,
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I already know. I already know.
How
I believe I've already complained about this before.
How does a
It doesn't-
person like that even end up with anyone? That's just
Well,
weird.
they don't have anyone now. That's
Oh.
the point.
Rest in peace, bitch. Wait. Oh, thank goodness, it's
No,
4
bitch.
minutes.
That way.
I'm just gonna say you said it about 30 seconds in, so
Whew. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's mainly the first minute, but it's 3 minutes to be safe. Where the hell is this?
So then I eventually started playing ESO with the wife of my friend because I'm like, I don't want to keep getting interrupted by someone being a jealous. Of course, the invitation was extended. It was like, yo, make a character then, stop bitching, get amongst it.
I'm guaranteeing you never did.
No. Their whole thing was always like, oh, I don't have time to play video games. I work. Yep, I work. I never sleep. I have a crazy household. What you got, bitch? What you got? Just
I just
like,
think I just
like
think they
the
would be
biggest,
very good.
the biggest case of like fake gamer girl, but for a boy, and that was like,
Sorry.
especially when like Andy and stuff would come over, and like obviously like we just get to one point we'd start drinking, you know, all the girls go off do their thing, and then Andy and I would always look at each other. It's like, right, let us discuss video games, strategies, tactics. Like we don't give a fuck. We know that hard when we drink. And he'd look, oh yeah, something about playing Skyrim, and we just sort of just look at him and we're just like, alright, where were we? Min-maxing.
Who is this Amaric dude?
Then the argument for preemptive action should
He
be
is a very
self-defeating.
important boy. He will be becoming a very important boy. I think you're still in the stages of like just meeting, getting to know him.
Yeah. Thanks for interrupting, Alpha Nord. It's really hard to not shit on
You
him.
shitting at me for a second. I was about to say, you fucking just asked who it was, you son of a bitch.
You're not Alpha Nord. That's a next
be
level
honest.
insult. Thanks, Alpha Nord. You're just like, did you just fucking call me Alpha Nord? Them's fighting words.
Yeah, I would get up. That would be misslap material.
Just as I said that, Alpha Nord made a very angry face.
Good.
I do like Alpha Nord. He's just... You're forced to have too much meaningless sort of interaction with him.
Sex with Alphanord, yes.
If it was sex, it wouldn't be so bad.
At the very least, this should
Huh?
silence any lingering objections to our arrangement.
I mean... Wait, what, huh?
I think I just chimed in at the last part of that conversation.
What, meaningless sex with Alpha Nord?
Wouldn't be so bad?
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
to be fair, probably about as pretty, if not prettier than his sister. And I don't know about his race. I don't know about his race.
I'm pretty sure he's prettier than his... Oh, he's technically, Elizon, I think?
Alpha Nord the Tuck. Which couldn't be worse than Alpha Nord the Cock.
Once more, I must thank you.
Or could it?
I do like his little hood thing. I wish he wore that more.
Gotta admit, like, Heaven's Ward is definitely, like, the expansion where he, like, grows up a slash gets a bit of a man.
Man, your mic is fucked.
Really?
It's pretty bad.
You want me to relog?
If you want.
No.
They're just
Sorry,
talking.
guys.
I don't understand what you said, so
Neither
I
do
don't know
I.
if it's a yes or a no.
I'm sure he just said alright.
I guess we'll find out. That was a yes.
But that does not preclude it from manipulating them to
So
serve
bad.
its own interests.
Yeah. That's okay though.
I
These
don't know.
things happen.
I don't know why it's happening either. Because it was fine. Now it's just not. It's probably shitty Telstra. But why isn't it happening to you?
Different connection points.
Yeah, but his internet's faster and stronger than yours.
Yeah, but Ormiston or, you know, the south side of Brisbane.
Yeah, with NBN.
I have NBN. It's just shit.
You don't have NBN, dude. You have it in name only.
Yeah, I just got the same ADSL with a little bit faster connection speed at some point in the line.
I have had naked DSL faster than your
We are
NBN.
so glad to be of
Yeah.
use to you.
And that is sad. On the
It
plus
is.
side though, it'll probably get upgraded in the next year or two, to be honest.
Hey, we're back.
Hey, what's up? I can actually hear you now.
Oh, okay. For some reason, my input was down like to 89%, so I turned that up.
You're still dipping here and there, but it's better than it was.
Did you hold on? Go into settings.
Which ones?
Discord.
Do. Yes.
I can hear most
And-
of what you're saying now, so that helps a lot.
Go to voice and video.
Yep.
Do you have automatically determined input sensitivity on?
Yep.
Flick it off.
When walking the road less traveled.
And then have the bar set to roughly a middle, to like 50, No,
there we go.
60 dB or something.
Well, that's 50.
Alright, cool.
Shade.
Yes.
Does it work? All good for you? Am I dipping still?
Not at all.
There was one time in a mid-word where you were like, but I could still hear what you were saying. And that's
So-
much better than 3/4 of everything you say.
But then it means everything I say, everyone has to figure it out, and then like, comment, and subscribe if, you know, they get it right.
That is much better, though. That is much better. Like, that's 3 times better.
Alright, fine.
Yeah,
I think your sensitivity was too high, so it wasn't catching everything you were saying. So
I wonder if that means I can pig squeal now, and it'll pick up.
I just hate that frickin' setting that you turned off anyway. I flick that crap off all the time because it's just broken.
Yeah.
Lucia. Oh, I kind of checked out for whatever's happening. Whoops.
Okay.
Lucia is Amaric's second in command.
Yeah, and I'm talking to him. I'm talking to Amaric about Ishgardian birth. Oh, he said the word.
The I word.
Yes.
The
I
I-gasm.
think you still have 2 more.
Which reminds me.
Yeah, I think he still has Chrysalis and Steps of Faith to do yet.
Yeah.
Certainly.
It's alright.
Steps of Faith, though,
We're
is
getting
the
there.
instance right before Ishgard, because it's literally trying to fight your way into Ishgard, but...
Trust is ever in short supply.
In a little bit of a way, I'm kind of glad that I half checked out for this, because this is one long fucking cutscene. It's been like fucking 6-7 minutes already. It's voiced as well.
So it's important.
Now I feel less good about checking out for half of it. Ishgard is many things, but no friend of Garlemund.
Oh, so just on a note about Final
On a
Fantasy
note.
14. On
Yeah.
a note.
On a note,
One of the latest
Gee.
patch updates.
Gee.
They've
is...
what?
You said the note, and I said
Yeah.
G. G is
Okay.
the note.
G.
That is the specific...
Anyway,
Every good boy deserves fruit.
loops, fruit
Every
loops.
good boy deserves...
I do prefer Fruit Loops.
Anyway, they announced patching back to ARR for flying.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I threw it in our group not too long ago, and I'm like, oh crap, it's actually...
Well, I thought that
I'd love to assert dominance flying around Praetorium and being like, who's your daddy? Like around the instance entrance, like, who's your daddy? Yeah, who's your Especially all those people queuing for it, like for the first time trying to break through it. It's just like, yeah, who's your daddy flying above them, you dirty simps?
just go to the starting areas and have your biggest mount right in front of them and scare the shit out of them.
What did
dirty dragons.
What did
Make
you
out
say,
like you're a world boss.
What did you say, Ark? You dirty what?
You dirty simps.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Look at yous, you dirty simps. I approve of this. What is Vara talking about? It just means Kitto loves you.
Think
Lulu asked if anyone wanted a cat, and I said real or fake, and she's talking about Zach.
I want him.
But apparently he's just being a pain while she's trying to work from home. Hey, where did you go, Ark?
Instance. Not instance, what do you call it? Duty. Oh.
That was pretty freaking cool. Alright, what do we got here? Meh.
Because I need to do Lost City of Ampador hard.
That's right, you just haven't done that by yourself.
Well, I only just got to it. It's a mage quest.
Wait, so that's for a summoner. Does that mean I have done... Where is my... Scholar? Scholar has the cognitome. Summoner has the... Oh, the Mogtome.
Goddamn Moogles. Actually, gotta admit, at least playing this time around, my experience with the Moogle King isn't so traumatic. Unless you're playing extreme, then it is a little...
You know what's messed up? That episode only went up the other day.
Oh, wow. That already felt like a lifetime ago.
Yep.
Back in my days of being a warrior.
Yeah, they've I've spaced out the episodes pretty frickin' far, and it's not really gonna seem like any time to anybody watching. There's been like some level of odd regularity with them, as opposed to us who haven't even entered the game in 3 weeks. So our guild is like, "Are you guys alive?"
They attempted a coup while we were away.
They succeeded. They built a godly idol, and he has succeeded us.
But you know, I accepted it. Like
until we get a bigger, badder idol.
Yeah, you looked at him in the eyes, and he got into your soul like Hypnotoad, dude.
all glory to the Namazu.
Yes.
Glory to the Namazu, I like this.
Vara's awesome for writing that. What a champ.
And I rewarded her by filling her hot tub with...
I was about to say, and she's a champ for forgiving us. but then you said that.
I mean, they mean the same thing.
Well,
Yeah.
your forgiveness is a wad of soaked cat fur.
Well, that's what cats do, don't they? They give you fur and shit when you they give you shit that you don't want.
No,
think it's a present.
they give you mild attention. That's their reward to you. And I guess poo.
Definitely. Hey, Pooh is...
I cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole.
I wonder what the deal is with your internet, though. Because every now and then you do kind of drop out a little bit. And it doesn't make sense, because, like...
I
you've
reckon
got-
there's a lot of people using the internet.
Excellent.
Yeah, but
I shall
Grimm's
summon the
on
others at once.
lower internet than you, and it's with the same provider.
It could
Yeah.
be his headphones that he dropped in the shower one time and they're just finally dying.
These are good headphones. Like, if they die or anything, I would definitely buy.
You,
Like, I like them that much.
you definitely what?
I definitely would buy another pair.
Oh,
If
nice.
they, like, once these die, I like them that much.
I need a new pair of headphones as well. That mine do this creaky thing. Listen,
Yeah,
it shows up in recording all the time, and it gives me the shits when I'm fucking editing it. I hear it, and I'm like, grrr. And it
Ah,
it
see.
does it by itself. Like I'll be sitting here not moving, and then it'll just make like a creak noise, like gravity's fucking with it or some shit.
Get to the floor.
Oh, we also have Keeper of the Lake to do as well.
Good. I don't
You
want.
should do what quest are you up to?
Well, I'll tell you when I'm out of this second long-winded voiced cutscene.
This is all building up all of the like build up for Heaven's Ward. This is when you gotta start paying it just after all the other crap that you didn't really need to pay attention to.
You know, Yuri Anja, I kinda like him.
Yeah, I noticed he stops wearing the around Shadowbringers.
You know what I think? I think you'd probably see him in a fetish club.
Oh, 100%.
It's just the way he talks. He talks like some more experienced fucking polys I know. He seems like he'd lecture you whilst gripping you firmly.
Yes, 100. It'd be a collar, it'd be a table, maybe a Saint Anne.
Did I tell you you could talk? Smack. Not like domestic
And it'd be
violence,
like
like
a
on the
slow,
butt.
deliberate slap, not one of those hard, quick ones. It would be slow. You'd see it coming. You'd just feel it grate across your.
You've been a naughty boy, haven't you, Ark? Smack.
Why do I feel like it's Sean Connery doing it to me now?
Oh man. Do you know how sexist he is?
I don't know.
I
but
could imagine being an old Irishman from his time period. I could imagine to be
is he
very
Scottish?
Yeah,
Scottish,
Scottish.
Irish, close enough.
This was long
Now
before.
start a fight in the comments.
This was like long before any sort of like PC culture whatsoever. This was like the 90s. This was like before Golden.
Yeah, the
before
90s,
GoldenEye.
enough said.
But he was quoted as saying, "No woman has any place in cinema." or
dead,
theater.
wisdom lost to the ages.
Just like straight up,
I-
it's like if you're female, you shouldn't be acting. Period.
It would seem we have
So
no
what?
other
He just
reason to
wants
stand
men
up
in
to
wigs to
the
play all the female roles?
for
No, he
us.
So
just
when he
he
wa-
just thinks that women are lesser than him, inferior sluts,
Cassians and
Hmm.
Lord Godzoma.
which is
Alright,
not
so
very
Think
nice.
how they're all connected.
Next time Sean Connery has, well, I don't think he'll have any more, but if he had ever had another sex scene, it's with a man now.
Man, I haven't seen him in a movie in a good decade.
Oh, he
probably-
retired.
He's probably been in something, but yeah.
No, he actually retired properly. Like 8 or look like 10.
Hmm.
Like done, called it a day. He's gone to in Scottish Irish land.
He's gone to what in Scottish Irish land?
His dungeon.
Oh. Somebody should have taken him out to the pasture.
Well, I think he took himself out there. That's the point. He's so rich, he's just taken himself out the pasture, but he hasn't taken him.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going on the dark internet.
Am I dropping out still?
Here and there. It's fine sometimes though.
It's fine sometimes.
Oh, well, if everyone could just stop fucking getting each other sick,
Everyone,
go
get
back
off
to
your
fucking
internet.
work, get off the internet, this won't be a fucking issue.
Just how? Wait, let's just address the real elephant in the room. Australia, fix your goddamn internet.
Oh, that also would be really handy. Please and thank you.
Also, eat your government. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's just a little cannibalism, just a little bit. It's just a little bit of cancer, Stan. My my quest is the reason Roelle. Roaille.
All right, you've almost finished 2.4 update. You've
Oh.
got
Oh,
two more
damn.
quests. You got 2 more quests to finish that, and then we've got 3 quests till we get to Keeper of the Lake quest.
Guess
We
what I've
might actually do an instance this episode. Holy crap.
guess what I've got to do.
What? Talk to Alphanord?
Yep.
Oh, good, because that'll be the end of that then. Alphanord's the end of that quest. I'm pretty sure. So we may not, because he'll talk for 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Speaking of Alphanold,
I haven't done anything in this episode yet. It's fucking party to these fucking ranting assholes. They're worse than me.
Oh, that's a big call.
that's a bit of a call there. Come on now.
22 minutes straight of talking about shit, and I still don't know what's going on.
Well, I think that says more about you than it does about them.
I think I can structure myself better than they can. Alright. Speak with Ilbird at Camp Blue Frog, and also fuck you. Motherfucker. Jump through the internet and shit right on Arx. No, wait, Arx innocent.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll shit on something of Arx as well.
Oh.
To include him.
Oh. I mean, just shit on my sister or something.
No, that's fucking
Should probably
reward.
enjoy it.
Oh.
Damn it.
Well, I meant it was a reward for Ark, but if it's gonna be a reward for her,
Then no.
like,
What?
there is
Someone else?
no upside here for me. Like light jostling and petty silly jabs at Ark. Sure, that's like trolling your friends, but sexually gratifying one's sister through mud sports? Hard pass, bro. No way.
Hard limit.
Oh, that's,
Hard limit.
that is not okay. The hammer, what the fuck? Search for a goldsmith. No, that's not story related. That shit can fuck off. If we're really close to an instance.
Oh, I wouldn't say really close.
I would say close.
Closer than you were 22 minutes ago. You're about 22 minutes closer.
I was just like, you're about 22 minutes.
The messed up thing is, I didn't do anything. I went to like 2 places to listen to people monologue for ages. Like 3 times as bad as Syndrome from fucking The Incredibles.
Fucking Syndrome.
I liked him. I'm a little bit sad that he died. Freaking
Did he?
Yeah, he died, man.
He died the
Did he?
fucking hell. Yeah. So.
Watch that movie again. He straight up dies.
Well, they would have easily brought him back.
You want to try that again? Okay.
Could have easily
Okay,
brought him
don't.
back. Okay. Sure.
Oh, okay, you
This is
alive?
coming. Yes.
Okay. I can hear you again.
All we heard was they could have easily brought him back from, and that was it. So we
Excellent.
probably missed about a minute and a half of dialogue.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a duty to do.
You got a duty? Oh yeah. Really?
What the hell is this person talking about? There's a movie called Enseminoid.
Wow, I thought that was going somewhere very.
Oh, well, it kind of did. that
I mean,
Lord
it's like
Fluffenheim guy
2/3 of the
used to
way
be part of-
there.
Oh shit. Oh no.
What?
I joined a fate, but I am not the right class.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
You're still
going
at
back.
Cleveland. Oh no 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 no!
Quick, ninja. Cannot execute command in combat. Shit. Well, let's try our best then.
Being going back to unlock the Great Gubal Library.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's fun.
Yeah, actually, I think I remember running it. Actually,
You haven't done the one that I like yet, though, have you?
I have completed Stormblood, so I have done everything up to there.
Oh no, I meant recently.
Well, no. If I'm just unlocking Great Gubal,
I think it's after that.
Oh man, I'm not gonna have a good time in this instance. I wish I could just like... Am I able to purposely lose an instance? Can I just...
Yes. You can just die.
if you
Yeah, but can I click on it and abandon it midway through and fail?
think you can run to the edge and run out, I think. Oh no, I think it just makes you run to the. I'm not sure. I've never tried to bitch out of a duty before.
Bitch out.
That doesn't make it better.
Them fighting words.
My other character is like level 66. And now I'm a level 50 scholar fighting against a whole bunch of frickin'... Oh man, that's like Magitech death claws and iron giants and shit. Like, this is not
Come on,
a
bro, you
good
got
time
this.
for me.
You got this.
No, I do not. I do not even have my own team alive here. They are dying. I'm trying to save them.
But the question is, are you really trying? Is there like 100%? Are you
Like, have you
later?
actually tried trying?
Okay, this is not gonna work. I'm just gonna get everything to attack me.
That sounds like a good plan.
Come on, everybody, get me!
So, well, Grim, since Shade's going to be a while, are you in the middle of anything?
Well, yes, but no.
Let's say you want to run Gubal with me.
Well,
Yes.
I'm dead already, but I'm gonna be a while.
Yeah, we should be able to do that. Invite me.
Good.
But how many quests am I away from doing an actual instance there, Grim?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5.
Do you think you'd
Depending
be
on-
able to finish an instance in that time?
Yes, if we were going,
You might want to try that again.
if we start the thing from now, we should be able to get it done.
You know what it reminds me of when your mic drops out like that? It reminds me of Jimmy from South Park. Yes, I think Yes, I think
Come on.
That's what it does, man. It alters your voice before it cuts out. So it's like you'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to the shop," but it'll be like, "I'm going to the," and then you go silent for a very long time. I'm going to the shop, bitch.
Oh.
Fucking love Jimmy.
Do you know who's also cool?
Butters.
Timmy!
Butters is I think Butters is my favorite. Period. Because when I try and think of my favorite episodes, they're all centered around him. Butters Bottom Bitch is my favorite episode. Period.
I feel like I need to watch more South Park.
All you
I'm
need
a
to
classic. I'm a Stan man. No, sorry, Randy man.
know. Randy
Not Stan.
was my favorite. He's still my second favorite. Sorry, Stan. I'm off to go and get some butterfly poon.
Yes.
I do love me some Randy. I love him so much. But Butters, like those few episodes where he was really good, he was so fucking good. What was it? It was Butters Bottom Bitch. Oh, I can't remember what the other one was. It's gonna freaking drive me nuts. I haven't watched South Park in ages. Yeah, I can't think of it. You know what character they ruined though?
Chef?
No, he ruined himself. Scientology will do that to a man.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
well,
fine.
don't join a cult then.
Did the actor join a cult, or was it just the character?
Chef was a frickin' Scientologist in real life, and he got the shits when Trey Parker and Matt Stone started making fun of Scientology. So he left and was a little bitch about it. So they're like, well, fuck you then, we'll just kill you off in the show. And then he said a whole bunch of nasty shit to them, so they're like, fine, we'll kill you off in the worst fucking way ever. And then they did. They killed him off in the worst way. Period.
I need to rewatch this now.
They turned him into a cyborg pedophile.
Oh.
And killed him. Like, he's not coming back.
Not like Kenny? Okay.
No, they've made it very clear he cannot be resurrected.
They ripped him to bits after disgracing him horribly. It turned out that the whole time that he was helping the children, that he was grooming them to fuck them.
Oh.
And to make it even worse, all of the voices by him, obviously if the voice actor's gone, how did they voice him, right? You know how they voiced him? They took clips of him talking from previous episodes and then stitched them together poorly on purpose to make him sound like a pedophile.
Oh.
I wanna make love to your children.
Yeah, to your anus.
It was so bad, man. It's pretty uncool, to be honest. But, like, next level harsh. They turned him into a knockoff of Darth Vader as well.
Darth Vader, yeah.
Interesting.
I think they ended the episode on that, so it's like they could bring him back just to keep making.
Oh no, they brought him back and then they killed him again. They ripped him in half.
Oh.
They made it very clear he's not coming back. Like, they ripped him in half, and then all of his guts got spilled out, and then he got splattered to bits. And they're like, well, he's dead. And then they just were over it like that. As the final fuck you. Oh man, so harsh. South Park, God. Oh god. I do really love Randy though. I think I've decided that Butters is my favorite character in general because over the time he's been in the show.
Oh god
He's-
damn this boy.
He's
How
just
good you
kind of
remember? Cool.
he's just kind of like a Just a nice kid that has fucked up circumstances. But, like, Randy's definitely my favorite adult character, we'll put it that way. Because he's, like, next level relatable and also just hilarious.
I thought you were talking about America.
Oh my god. Bad dad. Oh god.
Damn it! I died.
That whole freaking World of Warcraft episode.
Oh my god.
The Sword of Truth.
Sword
Stan!
of 1,000 truths.
I'm
Not
just
just
a
one truth.
noob, but I can bring you the sword. So bad, man. Oh god. Alright, which one? I'll probably just get the Book of Diamonds. Oh, but I like the one with the face.
The one with the face.
Oh god, here we go.
Heard. Truly bothersome.
Come on, Ark, you can do it.
Telegy.
No, I do not foresee a
Where are
problem
you?
on that front.
I said I died.
Oh, I thought you were just behind the book.
No, I died.
Have the blades watch him in the flames.
This guy is up to no good.
You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
This guy is treacherous as fuck. Do we get to kill him?
Which one?
Telegy.
No, he's a bit of a slimy. I think I don't remember killing him.
Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
I wish this game was just like in the cutscenes, next level violent.
Oh, I know, right?
So just like all of this cutesy stuff, and then all of a sudden, Raban just kind of like plants an entire two-handed longsword through his tiny, shit. What's his race called? Lalafell.
Lalafell.
And like all the way through as well, so his body is essentially the friggin' hilt. And then just flicks his body at the other wall off the sword. Splat on the wall.
I was still able to slightly heal you then.
Oh, let us cling together is the next quest. I get that reference. That's a Tactics Ogre reference, which is a Super Nintendo game, which is a strategy RPG. Let us cling together. Report to Minfilia. At the Rising Stones. Man, I grew up reading way too much Berserk. Which is just the most fucked shit you'll ever read, aside from like a Junji Ito manga. You should read that shit, Grim. That'll put some hairs on your chest. And
Sounds good.
And unfortunately, some hairs on your soul. If you didn't want a hairy soul, too late. No, it's just straight up fucked, man. Like, the worst thing you can imagine is even worse in Berserk, the manga. Like, people get raped in that shit. By monsters.
It's like, so it sounds like, what's it called?
I've seen over 10,000 people be brutally and graphically disemboweled in that shit.
Ooh.
Like, one of the characters is literally just sitting on a mountain of bodies. And, like, I know you know of Berserk, so one of the main characters early on in the series, except late on in the shitty anime series, which changed a bunch of shit. I don't like it. Anyway, he lost his arm. So he's got a metal arm. And one of his trademark things that he does is he smashes somebody in the face. It's like a good old fight starter. But because his fist is made out of steel, and his whole arm as well, he always like breaks someone's face in, and there's always an eyeball flying across the screen. It's like a fun thing to look for. But like, he has his sword, the Dragon Slayer. It's quoted like it's not a blade. If anything, it's like a blunt slab of iron.
Oh,
and he
Makes
just
sense.
like tears it through like a whole room of people, and they're just like their bodies are just flipping and blood splattering fucking everywhere, organs and shit flying out everywhere. Like, great detail to organs. But it's also
that
just
anime as well, or
there is, but they haven't done much of it. But don't watch the original anime because it might as well be the first season of Fullmetal Alchemist, which is not a good thing because it's all filler.
Page 64.
But yeah, Berserk. That's probably the most violent, religious, demonic, rapey shit you'll ever read in your life. There's shit that you just will never unsee ever again. But
it's not series I liked. Batum.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to check that out.
They get locked on an island, and it's literally they've got the last one standing gets off the island, but it's like blowing people up and shit.
If I can just like really express how fucked up Berserk is, right? There is a chapter early on detailing the rape of the main character by a guy that looks like the guy from the Green Mile.
No.
Except it looks like him from Sin City.
Aww.
Like Bung Eye version. And his quote-unquote dad essentially sold him for 3 silver. I know you said something, Ark, but I didn't hear it, so try again.
So cheap.
Yes, yes. All I heard was and I was like, okay, yeah, I think Ark's got 2 cents to chuck in. Sorry, 3 silver to chuck in. Yeah, it's
3 silver.
It's fucked up, but basically, like, yeah, the whole point of him being raped and everything is to really imply that he's got like PTSD and shit like that. But yeah, it's all about demons and shit.
So what I'm hearing is I need to read this.
Oh yeah, I haven't read it in a really long time because I want to bulk read it till the end. But the motherfucker puts out like a chapter every 3 months, if that. Like the equivalent of a chapter of Dragon Ball Super every half a year, maybe.
Well, it doesn't sound like a good time.
No, he's taking his time, and I really worry if he's gonna die before he finishes it. You should check out Junji Ito as well. He makes a whole bunch of random horror manga and stuff like that. They're not all the same story. A lot of short stories and some really long ones as well, but like some of his shit, man, is just fucked up. It's the sort of thing that you can't transfer to an anime.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's horror, so it's like all sorts of shit. One of the most famous ones is it's this story about this girl who lives at a shop that sells barbecue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like the ventilation in their shop is super fucked up, so there's just like grease dripping from the walls at all times and stuff like that. And her brother's just a weirdo psycho and seedy perv, and she like wakes up one night and
Running through the boss. Sorry.
Oh, yep. I didn't know.
And he's got like pimples all over his face, like pimples upon pimples, right? And she wakes up to him squeezing his face from both sides of his head, and all of his pimples all at once, like all popping and very slowly, like squeezing down in really long lines onto her face. It's like it's this really iconic image that people are like, what the fuck is this? This is Junji Ito.
He just sounds like gingivitis.
That's just the beginning, man. He's got a whole bunch of fucked up shit as well. This is.
I think I have to jump into the gas at some point.
That sounds like gingivitis. I mean, gingivitis is not good. But what the fuck?
vow. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. It was as if a hole had been torn in
Fucking
the
arc.
Oh, motherfucker.
That just sounds like gingivitis. I better not start saying that. I'm gonna be mad at you if I do.
That sounds like gingivitis.
Oh, that sounds McFlurry.
What's more, they all had something in common.
This doesn't have the same appeal as gingivitis.
Every last one of them was researched.
That sounds like McAids.
No, I still think it sounds like gingivitis. I'm sorry.
The entity the dark beings call the one true.
I made a thing, yay!
I don't think that's something to be proud of. I made gingivitis, a thing that millions of people in the world suffer from. Yay!
Good. Suffer.
Can gingivitis be cured? Is that even a thing? Isn't it like a freaking gum disease or something?
Yeah.
Something, it's something gum related, that is for sure.
I wonder if it can be, like, cured.
Probably like scurvy.
Well, scurvy can be cured. You just need to have a lot of vitamin C.
I'm
And
saying,
you
it's
know,
probably like scurvy.
vaccines.
I haven't been taking screen caps for a while. Oh well.
Following the calamity,
What quest are you up till now?
I'm up to another voiced cutscene. It's pretty much been the whole episode.
Ah, yes. Oh, Alphanord. Hey, look, it's Mothman.
Yeah.
I did a duty, and that is the only thing I have done this episode. Everything else has been them talking at length.
About their feelings and the plot.
I don't know, I've kind of just, like, given them about 5% attention.
If you want to update Shade on what's happening, like, comment, subscribe, leave a note down below.
I know what happens in the story anyway.
Don't tell them that, they won't like, comment, and subscribe to tell us what's happening.
They can still do it anyway.
Tell Shade how he's wrong, he likes arguments.
Let me phrase it better then. I know basically what's happening, and I have the enthusiasm of,
I just think you should, just
Like,
start an
comment,
argument with
subscribe,
Shade.
yeah.
I watched an episode of Unus Honest today. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Yeah, I'm aware of it, but I haven't watched any of the videos for it.
Well, basically, are you aware of the power hours that various channels do?
Yes.
Well, it's one that Markiplier does with this other guy that I've followed for a few years called Ethan. But they basically started out where they were like, to illustrate how limited life and mortality is, we're both going to contribute on this channel together, and we're going to release one video every single day of us doing some random thing, and then, at the end of the year, we're going to delete the whole channel. And they're getting millions of views, dude. Like, millions. One of their videos is like 100 times our entire channel's viewership.
Oh.
That's a little depressing.
It is, but they are earning it. There's no doubt. But like, because of the lockdown, they can't really do things together anymore, so they've been doing stuff over Skype and stuff like that. But in today's video that I watched today, they were like, we have to eat we can only eat onions for 24 hours, and we have to eat at least this many, and it's just like 4 pounds of onions.
Ew.
Are they cooking them, or is it just raw?
Well, Mark tried cooking them in a whole bunch of different ways, but too many onions is too many onions. Ethan was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chop every single one of them up and put them in a pot and make French onion soup. The kicker being he doesn't know how to make French onion soup, so it was just water and onions in it.
Oh,
And so much of it too, like, he's like really depressingly going back up to the pot and being like, I keep eating it and there's still so much there. really makes me not want to eat onions, man. And Mark's like sauteing them, eating them, sauteing them, eating them, and he's like, I fucking hate onions. Always starts out with such good intent as well.
We have to run around and open. See those circles?
Yeah.
You have to get them.
But yeah, like a lot of the power hours are fairly a bit more G-rated. So like the Game Grumps ones are just them doing silly stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas like Power Hour is a little bit more adult orientated. I mean, Unisonus is a little bit more adult orientated. Like there is absolutely an episode of them sticking a dildo on a cordless drill. And I can't remember what they did with it, but it was like, whoa.
Can't argue with that.
And they've already pledged that. Okay, there's one episode where they've got like how can I put it? It's like it's this contraption that you wear that you sit inside of and your head pokes out the top, right? And it steams you in a liquid of your choice. So Ethan did it, and I think he chose like beer. Which he regretted very much, because he's like, I hate this. Like, well, I smell like beer. Beer is in all of my pores. Because it's like a sauna made out of whatever liquid you pour into it, right?
Yeah.
So it's boiling off a liquid, and then taking all of the condensation and all of like the steam, and then blowing it into this chamber where you're sitting in your underwear and your head's poking out the top. So what happened?
I died because no one was following and listening to what I was saying.
Didn't hear you say it?
Yeah, no, I said something about you have to, with the mechanic, you have to have a certain amount of people on those rings.
But we did that one though.
No, because we didn't get all of them.
Whoa, I think that's kind of racist coming from you, Reborn. Those cankers.
Those cankers.
He said it with such disdain as well. Oh, he's fucking angry. I fucking like him. But yeah, as I was saying, like, they've got this contraption that they're pouring shit into. They made a pledge that they were going to pee in it. And it's been brought up recently, and they're going to. They're still going to, once the lockdown is over. Which is just hell nasty.
Key time is on.
That's making me feel sick.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't
just
do
the
that
idea
shit.
Of that.
I would do a lot of shit. Grim? I would do a lot of shit, but I would not do that. I don't fuck around with pee and shit. I wouldn't eat my own vomit or anyone else's. But I'd eat fucking chilies and shit. I'd do food challenges. I'd try and drink a whole bottle of sriracha. Possibly a couple. But I wouldn't soak myself in my own piss juice. That's fucked up. That's just dirty.
Sorry, I had in real life stuff come in.
No, it's a G, bro. Real life
What did I
is...
miss?
Oh. Me musing about how I don't want to fuck around with pee and poo, essentially.
Fair enough.
I just wouldn't ever. I need to get a fucking iron. But irons are expensive, man. But I need
yes, they are.
I need to flatten out my fucking green screen.
Yeah, my normal technique, that's not going to work. I was going to say, chuck it in the oven for like a second on like low temperature. But no.
That's a lot.
Don't do that.
That's a lot to stick in an oven. I think that's how you start fires.
Yeah, no.
Everyone is required to take a wide view.
Try, but as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own.
All right, Ark, we gotta go on 2 of them at a time.
Back.
While the masses
Cool.
starve.
Let's go. Next one. This one.
In the absence of a common
I do
cause,
kind of like how
it seems
Kani-sama
beyond
and
any
Nanamu
individual
and
to
whatever
make
the other
Ulda
chick's name
whole.
is are hanging out.
And the presence of a Garlean agent
Yeah.
within the
Sorry, people are just
Immortal
idiots.
Planes only makes matters worse.
You got a bad group.
Even accounting
Just
for
one of them.
historic
Just
reliance upon
silly.
mercenaries,
We're going really well, and then just at the end we just saw.
unprecedented. I
Yep,
fear
yep.
this business will provide
Man,
the
that one
monetarists
hard
with a
mode
rod to
version
keep
of
their
whatever the
mouths.
hell dungeon it was, where you had to all get behind a cannon
Eorzea
and
can
attack.
Stone Vigil? Dust Vigil? No.
The first time I ever
Standard.
ran that, perfectly. Everybody knew what was up, because everybody wasn't a fucking moron. The second time I ever ran it,
Pain.
this one fucking arsehole just fucked it repeatedly.
3.
Three over the side, Ark. Left. Oh, fuck, I'm going backwards now.
I'm here.
Hang on. Cool. Next one over here. Sprint.
It is kind of
Yes.
cool that, like, Eorzea is ruled by 3 chicks.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like,
There will be a male at some point. I won't say in what capacity.
the funny thing is, as well as if anybody was like, oh, that doesn't make them strong, like, what, like, a whole bunch of dudes being cocks to these 3 chicks, and it's like, did you realize that, like, Reborn carries Nanamu around on his shoulder? You want to fuck with him? Be my guest. You want to fuck with Barrett at the same time? Like, go on. Off you go. Have fun.
You got this, bro.
Fucking love
Don't
Reborn.
don't comment Millen. Don't
Hell yeah.
comment anyone else, just not him.
I cannot believe that this whole episode has just been non-stop fucking monologuing from these motherfuckers.
Please tell me you got a com, Ark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Did you get none?
I got none.
Oh.
No, just as long as Millen didn't get one. That's all I'm concerned about.
I didn't give him one, don't worry.
The
Good.
salt.
He's the one who just kept being by himself and doing one stupid thing and not following everyone else.
And I was the only one who got the first time map completion, so everyone else had done it.
So what I'm hearing is people are idiots. Gotcha.
People are full of the dumb juice.
Oh shit. Nanamu's turning Uldar into a democracy.
Ah, yes, that is Nanamo's plan. I think she just doesn't want to rule anymore. And she's just being lazy.
That's alright.
It's just a democracy.
President Reborn. Fuck yeah.
I mean, I'd be down for it. Realm 2020, baby.
I'm okay with that.
That was a pretty fucking sweet call. I'm not gonna lie.
/ endorsement.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is this fucking redded out? Dream of Ice. I just got a fucking achievement.
Yeah, that's the end of 2.4.
Ugh.
You're now on 2.5.
You're nearly there. Nearly.
Ugh.
Only 24 quests in total until you're in Ishgard.
That's it.
Dungeon requirement: the Naval Hard and the Howling Eye Hard.
Have you not done them yet?
What the fuck are those dungeons?
One
The
is Titan,
Yep, naval.
and Ifrit, by the sounds of it.
What were
Oh, did
they?
you say Howling Eye? Howling Eye is
Garita.
Let me read these again. The Naval and the Howling Eye, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Titan group.
yeah, Titan and Garita.
Trials?
Yes.
Yeah, the hard mode of it, which we could probably do off camera because we've already done them once on camera.
Oh, there's the naval, and I haven't even unlocked them.
Haven't even unlocked them. Pathetic.
Where the fuck do I even get the unlock quest for him?
Waking Sands. Uri Ange.
Waking
Or
Sands.
we could just smash them out with our unsynced characters.
I don't think we're there yet. I think we'd still need to grab another person or two.
I was almost able to do Shiva Extreme on mine.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was doing the other day.
Oh, yeah.
I almost won. With my white mage.
That's alright, it'll just mean that the next episode will be fun. Ish. Fun-ish.
That's what we're going for around here. Fun-ish.
Well, this wasn't much fun. This was us talking while they were talking. The whole time they were talking.
I don't know, I managed to get an instance snuck in.
I got like 8 minutes of a duty in that I had to die on once as well. And the rest of the time was just them non-stop not shutting the fuck up.
Didn't Ark say you bitched out of that duty? Kidding.
I was a fucking scholar. I purposely died, turned into a ninja, and fucking slaughtered everybody.
I guess we'll have to wait for the episode to go up to see that. If you think he slaughtered everything, like, comment, subscribe, leave a note down below.
If I didn't, I wouldn't be further in the story, you bitch.
And if he bitched out, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell him how he bitched out.
Please, let us know.
You may get banned.
But not by me.
I was talking to you. I'm just kidding. I don't think I have the quests, like, because they would be a level 50 or a level 60 quest, right?
They're at the Waking Sands, and inside the building, you have to go find Yuri Ange, and there's like you can't get them all at once. You get like I think 1 or 2. So like if you haven't done Ifrit Extreme, I don't think you can even get the unlock 4.
I think he's done one of them because the side quests are Ifrit Bleeds, we can kill it, In for Garuda Awakening, and In a Titan Spot. They're the quests, and they have to be completed to finish off the next dungeon.
I'm up to good intentions, but I can't get any further. I can't even accept the quest.
Yeah, so you need to do those.
So I need to find them to do them.
Yeah, so go. Are you at Waking Sands now?
Is that in Horizon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the place without the crystal that we love running to all the time.
Don't say that to me.
It's the place with not the crystal that we love running to all of the time, Shade.
I got so annoyed that my finger moved while I was teleporting and interrupted it.
Oh, I do that to myself all the time.
I fucking hate the Waking Sands. They just need to fuck off with that place.
Yeah, well, it doesn't end.
Yeah, it's Yurianji's home, bruh.
Get a better home, or I'll fucking burn it down so you can't make me go there. Fucking,
please,
I will buy the motherfucker a house in a town that has a crystal so I don't have to fucking run anywhere. Most inconvenient. That motherfucker should be here with a car waiting. By the way, what's the deal with the regalia?
I haven't heard anything about it. I just want like a 4-person mount. Even if they change it up and give us a different kind of 4-person mount, I just want us to have a 4-person mount.
I want a 4-person chocobo. You know, one big enough for 4 people.
I just want the.
I feel like we should be able to get like a morbidly obese chocobo chick, like the fat chocobo, but like even bigger.
Yes.
Or a Namazu, like a big ass Namazu that we all just grab onto a bit of skin and we just hold on as it runs through.
That is very Totoro-like. I want Ultros to be a fucking 4-person mount, and he just holds you in 4 of the tentacles and uses the other 4 to run around.
Ultima, 1 person in the cockpit and just everyone hangs onto a bit.
Did you say cockpick?
Yes.
Yuck. Cockpick.
Or they get the tiny Bronco as a FF7 celebratory event, but no, they weren't that smart.
Or at least the buggy. The buggy would be good.
Oh yeah, there you go. Just get that bloody red ass buggy in with the tank tracks.
There are mods that made it look way better.
Yeah, I had some on the new threat mod run that I was doing. Made it look like a tank, I'm pretty sure. No, there's another option, but there's another option that I didn't choose, and I could have made it look like a tank, and I was like, aw.
Oh my god, Paplimo, shut up. I shouldn't be mean, because like, oh... No, wait, none of these are the thing I want to do. Wiggly Piggy has logged out.
Ooh, I'm gonna get my dragon mount soon.
Oh yeah, that's a good mount.
Fuck
yeah, I love it. When I got that the first time, I was like, oh my god! Like I actually was like dead tired. I remember playing like a zombie, and I saw what I unlocked. And I was like, yeah!
Well, that one didn't cut out. What?
Nothing.
Only say that if you're gonna promise it.
Oh, I promise you can get fucked.
Alright,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking Grim walks in to see his wife. Lady Grim! Well, we have to have the sex. Why? Shade said so.
If you're getting married, doesn't that make you Lady Grim?
Sucker.
Oh, that's fucking good. We are definitely putting that in recording. And also, I want them fucking minions. Don't you get barding or some shit as well? I can't even remember. You get a bunch of random shit, don't you?
I think if you get the paid one, you get more.
Didn't I get an Odin thing? I just remember. I feel like I got that Odin helmet.
Yeah, you did.
I did, didn't I?
We did that last episode.
Yeah.
Did you sell it?
No, I just had like a brain fart moment, and I was like, I should have an Odin helmet somewhere. Ah, there it is. It's green. Why? I was looking for blue.
You don't want to fart in your brain, man. That's not.
I have a question.
Oh man, it looks so good. I just want to get got to get the rest of the armor for it. Like if I ever bother to run like a gladiator, then turn it into a paladin, I am just gonna just a whole Odin mod permanently.
Is it only paladin?
Well, to do the weapon and is shield and sword, then you do it with the armor. Makes sense. Unless you can get one for his spear, then I would totally run Odin as a bloody lancer or dragoon. Pew pew.
You probably can get a spear.
I'm a little dragoon. Meow meow.
What the fuck?
Just like that.
There's these videos that are circulating around from when Neko Nation was really, really young. And it's just really cringe when they pop up, because it's like, I've got friends of mine in the cosplay community, and they post them up every now and then. And it's like, anybody remember this chick? And it's just like some tiny little girl, and she's like, hey everybody, let's take a picture! Nobody's keen. Like, there was someone in like really polished full cosplay, just sitting there smoking a cigarette and drinking like a savage pirate cunt. except it's like a chick, and she's like, "No, fuck off." And she's like, "Come on, Nyan!" And they're just like, ugh. Nyan! Fucking cringe. But it's also really funny to see like all of these cosplayers that people are throwing their simp box to acting like super casual humans, which is what I know them as well. It's like they polish up real nice, but under there's a person that'll call you a cunt while they scull a beer.
But that's what I like. I like my people to be very well polished and pretty, but have the savage wit of a bogan. Like, if I can't turn around, look at some babe, and then if she doesn't turn around and have like a 20% chance to call me a cunt, there's no point trying to crack onto her. Where's the fun? Where's the dance?
Oh,
where's the chase?
The worst is just like this one time when she's like really not letting up. She's like, "Come on, let's do it, Nyan!" And there's this other chick who's just not really acknowledging her. She's just like full death staring at her. It's just like she keeps trying, Nyan! And she's just like staring at her. slowly shaking her head. It goes for like way longer than it needs to. Oh,
I've been
man.
noticing I'm doing that more at work, like more and more whenever people are annoying, because like I can't obviously outright call them a cunt. I have to just go into. But apparently, what I've been doing, I haven't noticed, is I've been doing the silent shake and just walk off my head.
It's real fucking.
Because my boss walked up to me and was like, "You should probably stop being so passive aggressive." I'm like, "What? I'm not even doing anything this time." He's like, "No," he's like, "But you're shaking your head." And he explains it all. I was like, I didn't actually even think I was doing that. And he's like, "That's worse." And I was like, "I know."
Shaking your head isn't passive aggressive.
Shaking your head and walking away. What an idiot.
I could show a motherfucker what passive aggressiveness is.
Oh, it's just any time I go anything outside of, like, pretty much if I get close to what they call the cunt card again, they're like, "No!"
It kind of sounds like Ark has really bad auto-tune on.
That is what they sound like, though. That is what comes out of their mouth. Just really bad auto-tuned voice.
No, I meant
it
you.
sounds like I've got auto-tune. Auto-tune.
Like, what is it? Like, who is it? There's that one artist.
It's
like,
Jimmy.
Really bad.
Which one? There's lots of them that have it really bad.
You mean the 2000s, like, top 100? Because
yeah,
that's pretty much all auto-tune. And not
no, this. I'm just trying to think. There's one person that like actually made a point of making it so bad. Anyway,
auto-tune has like just made it so anybody can appear to be a singer.
Does anyone remember when Paris Hilton did an album?
Yes,
Sure.
I remember that time that Paris Hilton did an owl. Claws fucking deep, just getting savagely fucked in the cloaca. Wait, no, I mean Paris Hilton has a cloaca. I'm fucking backpedaling out of this mess I got myself into.
just dig up, stupid.
The point is that you cut out halfway through the arc. I'm sure you meant to say, does anybody remember when Paris Hilton did that album? But it only got to owl. Remember that time she did that owl? Yeah, man. She was coughing up fucking pellets for months.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that Paris Hilton has swallowed a couple of 100 million souls in her time anyway.
Boneless children.
If a sperm has a soul, it's inside Paris Hilton's belly. Yuck, man, that's fucked up. This is what happens when I get tired, man. I say horrible, fucked up shit. And I'm only like 10% sorry. Close my fucking visor. Yeah. I mean, it's past the time of the episode, but if you can wait slightly longer, unlock some of these fucking primal hard modes, and then we can just jump straight in the next episode.
Yo.
Fucking primal hard modes. They just had to fucking pat it down, didn't they?
And then there's extreme modes.
It's only the hard mode, so we should be able to unsync and just smash them out, Ark.
They don't make you do the extremes, at least yet, do they?
No, there's no mandatory extreme.
I think there's a mandatory extreme in Heaven's Ward.
That's fine. As long as it's not an ARR post-game. Because ARR post-game nearly killed this game for me. You know, when you say things sometimes, and you're like, oh, I didn't really mean that. I said that, and I really felt like I meant it. And I didn't realize how much I meant it until I said it. It did nearly kill it for me.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry at all now.
Okay.
No, it did nearly kill this game for me, because it was just constant shit. And, like, because we had that time, that 3 weeks away, where we were playing, like, Fallout and Dark Souls and stuff, it's like I've had enough of a break to just let it kind of cool off, sort of.
Marinate, you mean?
But, like, dude, this whole episode was talking. Like, a very short battle that I got to get involved in was the only thing I actually played. Everything else was talk to Alpha Nord here, and then they would just monologue. And they did monologue for an hour straight. It was only broken up by like 5 minutes of me fighting a thing, and then straight back to the monologues.
But we've had some good conversation in the meantime.
And I got to unlock a dungeon and then clear it.
Yes.
I'm actually in one of the last areas of Heaven's Ward now.
I'm sure there's things that I've said in this series that one day I'll be like, oh no, my career.
But that's not today, at least.
No, I don't think I'll be like that. Like, I've said some shit, but like, if it's been politically charged, I feel very strong in my convictions politically, because I've got a lot of friends that disagree with me politically, and I like that, because it's like, it steals my conviction, because it tests it. It's like, if they can convince me, because I'm very much a person where it's like, I follow the facts, but if they can sit there and prevent me with facts, I'll change my opinion. But if they don't change my opinion, it strengthens my opinion. So, like, I don't feel politically like I'll be bitten in the arse and shit, because it's like my entire life has built up to the way I believe things. And if new information comes along, I'll probably accept that. But some of them furry episodes and the clone fucking ones, they might come back to bite me in the ass.
No, a real employer will listen to that and go, no, this defines him as a man.
Remember that time you said that you would definitely fuck your clone? You'd fuck multiple?
This is why you're not getting... This is why you're not allowed in the cloning labs.
Would you...
Anymore.
Would you bukkake your own clone? Specifically. Alright, no wait. I'm gonna change the question.
Arc Prime doesn't get bukkake'd. I like it.
Damn it, that was the next question. Would
Yeah,
you let
he's the
them
one that-
bukkake you?
No, I am Arc Prime. I don't get bukkake'd. I do the bukkakeing.
But what if there was like a payoff? Like, they do your job for you and you get all the money as long as they all get to come on your face once a week?
No,
Man.
I would rather go to work.
I should not be finishing off the episode this strong.
You should definitely finish all episodes this strong.
If you don't finish off this strong next time, I'm going to be disappointed.
I
Oh,
expect
man.
stronger next time.
God. Well, I probably wouldn't let him either, because, like, you know, it is another person jizzing on your face. And even if you really loved yourself, I don't. So, I'm not gonna let someone that I probably don't... I don't know. I got self-loathing, so I'm not gonna let somebody that I hate come on my face.
Well, see, that's my whole thing. Too much self-loathing to even consider. It's just too much hate on the inside.
Man, I really took this fucking conversation somewhere bad. I'm sorry.
You did, and I love you for it.
Oh man, I don't even think
It's okay.
I don't think I'd really want to come on my own face. That doesn't mean I wouldn't do it. It'd
Like,
just
would
be
you do
like,
it reluctantly.
yeah, I think that's how it would happen. It'd be very much more of a.
Like everyone just looks away at the same time. It's just like,
Do you know how there's those dudes that nag their girlfriends for sex?
Yeah.
I feel like I would be the girlfriend in that situation. I'd be like, oh,
Do we have to?
I got a headache.
Not
though.
now. I got a headache. I'm on my period, not tonight.
Thinking about you gives me my period, and I am male.
That's brutal.
I think. I'm so tired. Okay, what was it? It was the naval.
And the Howling Eye.
I have not got the naval hard mode, but I do have the Howling Eye hard mode. What is the naval? The naval is Titan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where the fuck is Titan hard mode?
Urian. Oh. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Isn't it in the? Isn't Titan hard mode in the mines up near?
Yeah, I feel like Titan Extreme was slightly different. Sorry, Titan Hard was not. Yawning. So I feel like in order to unlock everyone's hard mode, you sort of have to go back and basically check on the camps.
Yeah.
Or you went back to all like the capitals, and then you went, and then there was a quest there to get you to check on all the beast camps again.
It's alright, we can check off screen. But you can wrap up if you want, because it's an hour and 20.
Jesus, I was about to say we're going for a little while. Well, we have done a lot of conversation and lore building in this episode. Yay! I got to at least unlock a dungeon, so at least I've been keeping busy. So next episode, hopefully we'll actually have an instance to run. I'm pretty sure it's Keeper of the Lake we still gotta do. Then Chrysalis. So, yeah. Hopefully not so much Alpha Nord. If you like what you're seeing here, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And until the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, I am Marky Sam, with me is Shade, and you are on DudeGoBack.
Heck.
Peace.
He would Bukkake his clone.
Definitely. Bye.